What's up, what's good, what's going on, family? So let's jump in and get this daily increase for my lovely Sagittarian 9th house collective. Guys, this is going to be for your sun, moon, rising, north node, Venus, okay? Very particular messages here on the ManjulaAwakening for that 9th house placements and or transits, guys. But even with that being said, just take what resonates and bless someone else with the rest, okay? All right, Spirit. I was led to use the numerology this morning. So let's see. Ooh, so we have 7777, perseverance, as well as 333, support. So I do feel like that today is going to require you to persevere through some things. But Spirit is saying, baby, you got to stop and take a moment to assess the scene, because there is support around you, okay? There's growth in every opportunity presenting itself. It's helping you perfect your vision. It says there's need for a change of perspective on whatever has taken over you now. If you want to succeed, you need to keep going down the road you're on. Reach for the wisdom within, and then you'll just know what's the right next step. Okay, and then support. It says seeing angel number 333 is a sign that it's time to focus inward. Work on your skills, discover your talents, and use your imagination. Unleash your inner artist. Doing so will boost your self-esteem and sense of competence. It does wonders for your sense of purpose and contribution to your community. So there's definitely a need to be to be creative and refrain from wasting your creative energies in ways that just aren't beneficial for your bigger picture. All right, Spirit, what's going on here today for my lovely Sagittarian? So we have a timing card. Ooh, we have star here at the bottom of the deck. Okay. There's some sort of guaranteed success if you was to take action. So there is some sort of, so we have February. Okay, so we're in the month of February as I am currently recording. It says stepping into a new experience. There is some sort of dissatisfaction. We have feather. Someone you know is undependable and insincere. We have ring. A marriage will take place, either romantic or business. So there could be some sort of business proposal, some sort of business venture that you're stepping into. There is some guaranteed success here. However, I do want you to know that if I'm being honest with you, this is something that I feel like you may think that you may need some sort of external support in order to do so, because you're dissatisfied with the way that you're perceiving life. But I do feel like the support that you truly seek, it comes from within. As this support card says, when seeing the angel number 333 is a sign that it is time to focus inward. Working on your skills, discovering your talents, and using your imagination. Unleash your inner artist. Doing so will boost your self-esteem and sense of competence. It does wonders for your sense of purpose and contributions to your community. So I do feel like that there is some area where you may feel like you need some sort of support externally from you. And this support truly does come from within. And in order for you to get this, like, I do feel like that there is some sort of business partnership that is going to be born out of this, but it is only once you have created a solid foundation. Yes, look, Wow, cheer-filled. Yeah. And look where it was at. It's right up under here where it says a marriage will take place, and it says cheer-filled. Someone new is entering your life. Does this necessarily have to be a romantic? No, the card says romantic or business. So I definitely feel like that there's some sort of union, partnership that is happening in your life, but it's like it is going to require you to step up your efforts in one way or another here. But I do feel like success, like the bottom of it says success with efforts, and it says stepping into new experiences. And then this card here, it says star, guarantee success. I feel like that the moment that you can go inward and rely on the intuitive information that's coming from within, and understanding that what has just recently taken place in your life is actually offering you the awareness of what your next step needs to be. But you first must trust this. Ooh, that's a beautiful message, Sag. Where are we going with this, Spirit? Guys, if you all are resonating and would like to see what else is on the other side of these readings, we would absolutely appreciate that thumbs up down below. It does help grow the channel, as well as just leave me and my spirit team some feedback. That's it. That's all. Let's see, Spirit. How is this showing up for Sag? I definitely feel like that before the end of February, there's going to be a significant person coming into your life. This person is going to either impact you significantly in the business industry, especially if you're an entrepreneur, or in the romance, if that's what you're looking for. But I do feel like that you could currently feel like you're dissatisfied with where things are at right now. So it's causing, like, Spirit is like, well, increase your efforts, step your game up, put in some work. By doing so, you know what I'm saying, you'll be able to overcome the yes, there is someone undependable and insincere in your life, and it's going to require you to step up your game. But by doing so and not being victim, and not allowing you to not staying stuck in that energy for too long, what it is you're going to walk yourself right into a solid foundation. All right, Spirit, what's going on here? How is this showing up on this daily increase? Yeah, Five of Pentacles. Nothing is ever as hopeless as it seems. Yeah, I definitely feel like that I'm speaking to a Sagittarius who is having to release and starting over. So I'm definitely speaking to a Sagittarius who is being called to understand that, yeah, look, even the broom is her. She's cleaning. Like, hold up, let's talk. Hold up. Wake up. Like, yes, is something ending in your life? Is something leaving your life? Absolutely. Something that is undependable and insincere. What is the definition of insincere? I don't know the textbook definition, but I know it ain't worth a damn. That's what I know about something that's insincere. So you don't waste your time on it, and you don't hold on to the what ifs and the yesteryears. You understand that right now this energy is insincere for the mission and me and where I'm headed. And that's dangerous for me. So yes, while releasing this and putting this where it belongs may not feel good internally, it doesn't, I'm not going to allow myself to sit in that. Now, let me give you a personal example of this scenario here. The other day, someone very dear to my heart, someone that I couldn't sever ties with if I wanted to, text me by accident and said, "What you doing?" I got all excited because I was like, oh shit, I've been wondering how this energy was. And so I text back and I didn't get nothing. And it's late at night, so I'm like, okay, well, let me just call before I go to bed. You know what I'm saying? And I called and they're like, oh yeah, I was texting, so it was meant for somebody else. Okay, all right, well, I love you, blase. I'm going to bed, you have a good night. And I let it go. Now, in the past, typically, baby, that would have crushed me. Baby, that would have crushed your girl. That would have crushed me. But it definitely caused me to take a moment and appreciate what I got. That's what it did for me. That was the switch up that it did for me. It was like, okay, yeah, but at least I'm tucked away in bed with mine. You know what I'm saying? I got my babies right here beside me. They're tucked in my bed. I get to kiss on them, and they told me that they loved me before bed, and now we get to move forward. You know what I'm saying? And I woke up the next day, and so it was yesterday, and then we watched Avatar all day in the bed. Avatar, and we went back and forth between Avatar and another show, but it was an opportunity for me to reflect. Does that mean that I'm not addressing the pain and the remnants that was stored up in there? Absolutely I am. Absolutely I am. But I'm choosing not to I'm choosing not to live and focus on the low vibrational things of the low vibrational side of that. And I'm choosing to remember the good times that I had with that energy. And because I have chosen to ping in on the good stuff with that energy, it's causing me to sit back and embrace the moment with my children even more. So do you see how that perspective switch can help you elevate out of that moment of depression and sadness? Now, and that is significant because I am speaking to a Sagittarius right now that does feel left out, and that does feel like you're left without resources. Whatever that resource is, you feel like that you've been left without it, and it's not because it's not available, it's because it's being withheld. And you're feeling that, and it's causing you to increase your efforts and push yourself a little bit harder. And if you are willing to do that, baby, guess what? There's a wish come true. Now, this is now twice that I'm telling you something about something being guaranteed success. Okay? Again, we're cleaning shit out, and it may not feel good, but we're cleaning out the toxicity. We're saying goodbye to the devil. We're not allowing the devil to hold us chained to those low vibrational energies anymore. We're putting that to an end. And the opportunity here is the Five of Wands. So I like this Five of Wands because it's like a good coven lets every witch have its say. Now, like I said, I chose not to get offended. And part of the reason of choosing not to get offended is because I also understand that energy is in the midst of one of their most trying storms of their life. You know what I'm saying? This person is on a very brand new part of their journey. I'm not going to say trying times. It's just a brand new part of their journey, untraveled, unexperienced, and they have to endure this. So I don't know what this person's over there going through. All I know is that I'm not going to add to it. And that's what this Five of Wands speaks about. In this particular book, it says, this particular book in the Five of Wands, it says that no one can be heard because this cat has paws under here. And it's talking about the cat thinking about how nobody can be heard because everybody's talking at once. So the opportunity is for you to step up. And even though you have something to say, you want to be heard, the opportunity is to step up and to create a space for others to speak. That's the opportunity. To hear and see someone else's perspective. You already perfected on your perception. Let's take a try at looking at it from someone else's perspective, and then maybe we can see where our perspective is off a little bit. And by acknowledging where our perspective is off a little bit, it illuminates to us what we still need to work on internally. It's not necessarily demolishing our perspective, but it's just allowing you an opportunity to tweak your perspective. The challenge here is the Nine of Pentacles. This Nine of Pentacles here, it says pause and savor the results of your success. So the challenge that I feel here is that you may, I don't know, there may be a period of this where it's like grind, 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 and you're ready to just pause and relish in the abundance of your newfound freedom and success. However, Spirit is saying that there's still some things that have to be cleaned out in order for you to get prepared to add to. I am feeling the energy of, I got a Sagittarius that's wanting to add to before they've done the cleaning out. Okay, for sure. So what's the way through this is the Knight of Wands. I like this. I like this because there is a need to be adventurous. You know what I'm saying? So Spirit is saying there are subtle ways for you to, like, you can, Spirit is giving you the permission to relish in the rewards of your freedom, the relish in the rewards of your progress. However, it's like, don't get comfortable there. And it's like, you still have to keep moving. So whatever you do, make sure, like, they're sneaking out. And they're talking about sometimes you have to be willing to bend the rules a little bit. So let's just say that, because on a Thursday, I should have been on here with some readings yesterday, but I wasn't. So, but it was like, okay, I need this moment for me. I'll make it up. I know how to make it up for it. But maybe my typical routine would have been in bed by 8 o'clock, up by 6 o'clock, recording by 7 o'clock, done and edited by 9 o'clock so that I can do school with my children. You know what I'm saying? So, like, but then it's like, well, I'm having a bad, things just, I'm having a moment. I got to process some things. It's okay to take a day off. It's okay to call a sick day. As a matter of fact, those sick days, they're not for those just when you're sick, like I'm in my deathbed sick. No, that's not the only time that's for. This is for that mental health day as well. And that's what I would have considered yesterday for your girl. And a mental health day for me to reevaluate some emotions so that I could gain a different perspective. And so, like, let's just say that you can't take the entire day off. It's okay to go out, have a little bit of fun, go change your scenery, go to the bar, go out to Applebee's, go out to wherever they have some good food and a drink at. If you're not facing any major addictions, it's okay to go out and socialize. Just get your ass back. Just don't do it like you did when you was in the 20s and thought you could stay out until 4 o'clock in the morning. No, go do it. Get back home. Just have a couple of hours. That's the way through this challenge. You got to break up the monotony. There is something about breaking up the monotony. That's the way you get through this energy, because the only promise that was made was that troubles don't last always. It was never that you wouldn't experience the troubles. So understanding that the troubles don't last always is the very thing that should be able to get you through the troubles, because there's hope, okay? And they say hope is dangerous. Because, baby, when a motherfucker got a little bit of hope, honey, you just move a little different, honey. What's on the other side? The 4 of Wands. It's like you got to break up its monotony. You got to break up its monotony, because what's on the other side is you run into like minds. This here, it says a place to hang your witch hat. We all know about that hat thing. When they take their hat off and they lay it down, they comfortable. They feel secure. They feel like they can call that place home. Family is whoever makes you feel the most safe and comfortable being you. Woo, I just seen a bird fly up, and that brings me back to y'all. I seen a red bird this morning, and I noticed it, and because I was in the kitchen, I noticed it when it was in flight up. It was ascending. It looked like it was flying up off the ground. And then it flew on the tree branch. But then every move that it made, it went up until it was at the highest point of the tree in my backyard. And I had to bend down on my sink to look at it. And that reminded me when I lost one of my baby cousins. One of my first 3 major losses. He was the finale. But I seen when I had my dream of my baby cousin, what he told me, what I heard was, look up, cuz. So just to think that I'm watching this red bird ascend up, and it lands on every branch until it's no more branches up on that tree. And it's like, always look up. You don't have time. I was watching a reading. I think it was from my girl too, so I'm not going to say her name. But I was watching one of her readings, and she said, I happened to look up. She was like, I don't never look up. I was like, oh! Like, it took me back, you know what I'm saying? Because every day we walk out of our house, we look up. Like, it's because it's like a canvas up there for your girl. Like, I'd be so amazed to see what God is doing in the sky today when I walk out of my house. So it's like the first thing I do when we drive. We looking up, you know what I'm saying? We looking at the sky. And that's one thing that I remember the most. That's one thing that can always tie me to my dad, my father. Because when he used to pick me up from them group homes and stuff like that, I used to always look up at the sky and all of that shit. But, I don't know. Just remember to always look up, y'all. Just remember to always look up. It's never down. It's never down. And sometimes you gotta break the rules a little bit, yo. You gotta break the rules a little bit, honey. My daddy was a major rule breaker. And I'm not gonna lie, this could be a message for someone that is experiencing some sort of father wounding issues, because it's very prevalent. I feel like my dad is very significant here in this reading. But anywho, let's move forward. Authenticity. I can be my true self. Change me, divine beloved, into one who has the courage to be my true self. Allow me to honor my sexuality, desires, and needs as sacred expressions of your divine love. Be yourself. Be yourself and always look up. Know that no matter what being you may get you put. Spirit, we can do this. We can do this because we just going to be our authentic self. Being you may get you put in a category that you know you don't belong in. But just know that don't stop being you because you feel like you get put in a category that you don't fit in. You got to keep being you. Because the reason you're in that small place is because you're meant to have a breakout moment. And when it comes, don't play yourself small. Don't play yourself short. You get out there and you show what you've been holding back for far too long. I don't know who needs to hear this, but your girl needs it. When your moment comes, don't hold back. You've been holding back for far too long. You've been put in categories that was way too small for you. But you will have your breakout moment. And when you do, you don't have to figure out and worry about pleasing everybody. You just got to continue to be you and shine so bright that nothing holds you back. Okay? Whew. Source. Look at the way that sun is shining, yo. You are my source. Change me, divine beloved, into one who knows that you are my source. Fill me with confidence and faith, so I know I never have to beg, just gratefully receive. Ashe, ashe. Divine assistance. Ooh. I am open to receive. Change me, divine beloved, into one who is willing to receive all the right help. Oh, y'all, let me get my shit together over here. Let me feel deserving of divine assistance in every way. Open me to receive. Ooh, y'all, okay. So your girl is going to take a second to get my shit together. All right, family, let's get it. Let's get it. Look at the sun coming back out. All right, Archangel Michael, let's see, what message are we bringing to my Sagittarian 9th house collective to close this beautiful message up? There is guaranteed success. There is a need to step your efforts up in this month. Do not waste any time. Step your efforts up. Break free of the things that make you feel left out. Break free. It is time to break through. This is your break through moment. It's time to break free. You've been in this category. You've been dimming your light. You got to break free. Don't hold back no more. Don't hold back no more. All right, yo. Let's see. Archangel Michael, what's the message? Thank you. Get your power back. Ooh. Yeah, I was just wondering, like, am I supposed to do a second course on this? Like, how do I top the fact that your girl is out here just laying it bare? The sun is shining. How do I top that? But Spirit is saying, don't you give up yet. You have forgotten who you are. You are a child of the divine, so take back your power. You are a spark of divinity, honey. You are receiving divine assistance. Be your true self and it'll always work out. When you're being your true self, it says you are protected. I'm protected from my head to my toe. Divinely guided and everybody knows. May the hand that does the evil deed be exposed. Baby, yo, that's it. Embrace this magical moment. Okay, it's just like that. It's just like that. All right, y'all, I absolutely love you. I hope that this message gave you the increase that your soul was looking for. If it did, don't forget to smash that thumbs up button down below. Families on the member side, I will catch y'all in just a moment so we can dive in and look at the Five of Pentacles and just look and see what's going on here. I love y'all. Y'all, and in all that we say and in all that we do moving forward, let's choose peace, love, and light.